What's up, everybody? So we have a 1972 Datsun 240Z, and I'm going to show you how to remove the dash. This is a brand new dash that the previous owner had put in the car, and I'm going to be taking it out. So we can go step by step, ideally, on how to do this. This is my first time, so we're going to figure it out together. So check it out. Okay, so the first thing I did was take the little black panel off here. There's only 4 screws. Comes out in 2 pieces. Set it off to the side, and then of course here's all your plugs that you're gonna have to be taking out. These little fellas are singular. Just pop them out. This little guy, and just kind of work your way all the way around until you get them all out. Okay, so after we get all of these little plugs unplugged from this side, you can see we've got them all taken out. We're gonna move over to the other side because we gotta take the instrument plugs out. So okay, to get behind here, we're going to take the glove box lining out so we can get behind the panel. There's these 3 screws in here that it should slide out. Okay, so you get those 3 screws off. Out comes the glove box. It's looking fancy. Okay, so we got to take the liner out. I got the little glove box light. Just unplug it there. Wiggle it out. And now we should be able to slide this out. Okay, so you can see right here the light bulb holder. You just got to push that bad boy up. It's a little stiff, but I don't think you hurt anything. You got to push that up and then tuck the top from underneath. Get it underneath the lock, and then it slides right out. Okay, so what I'm noticing is it's incredibly difficult to take the like the heater and AC controls off from behind the radio bezel, like the southern part. So I'm just taking them off where they connect down here. And what I noticed is one of the little bolts was stripped where they connect to the actual box. So I just put this bad boy on there. It's a little oversized bit for the head, and just torqued it right on off. So keep one of these in mind. Okay, so I disconnected the cables at right here and back here. See how they're connected to the box? So you just unscrew it right here and then pull that cable out from its position, because you can see it's really hard to try and get it from back there. So get it from right there. And I'll show you what the other side looks like too. Okay, here's the passenger side where the cables connect. One's there, the other ones are back there, but I can't really get a screwdriver or anything, especially on this side. So I think I have to take this little blower motor out to get behind those cables, and that's actually what the service manual says. So those 3 bolts, 1, 2, and there's one down there. Need to get them. Okay, so once you get those cables unattached, you just pull that. Pull this blower motor down, right? So those 3 bolts I showed, just pull it down. And depending if you have air or not, you may have to move that, of course, but this will slide down. That'll give you access to the bolts back there. Then I was able to stick my hand with the shorty Phillips and get the one back there. And so you can pull it out. Should work its way out. See, so check it out. I'm not sure how you would have gotten these off from reaching around, right? I don't know how you would have done that. So that's why I detached them from the points down there. I don't know, just easier for me to do it that way. Okay, so one of the easier parts is taking off this heating and cooling duct. It's identical on the other side, and all you have to do is take off this one bolt, pull it out, or excuse me, one screw, pull it out, and then you're good to go. Okie dokie. So we're almost towards the end of getting this thing out. There's 6 main bolts. There's one under here, one underneath here, and then however many are up top. What was it, 5 or 6 up top? Anyway, so we got to take those ones out. I went ahead and dropped the steering wheel column. It's just these 4 bolts down here and the 4 bolts down there. Let me show you. You see those 4 bolts, those 4 bolts back there. So this whole thing drops, so we can clear it. One thing to note is the speedometer cable. I don't know if you'll be able to see it back here or not, but it can obviously connects to the speed. You just twist it off as best as you can. I had to get a little wrench on there to pry it off, but it worked out okay. So let's get these bolts off and double check the wiring, and it should be coming out. Okay, so I think we got everything out. All the bolts, all the plugs. So let's see what it does. We're gonna put the camera down and do this real slowly. Ideally, pick it up, pull it out. Let's see. We got it out. We got it out. We got it out. It's so beautiful. Not one crack, not one blemish. Woo, buddy. So, yeah, let me see the camera. So we got it. Good to go. That's how you remove a dash out of a 240Z. And I'll show you all the plugs, right? So this is the passenger side. Here's all the plugs that needed to be disconnected. Of course, all the bolts up top, but that's pretty self-explanatory. All of these plugs back here. Now I'm looking at it, I don't think I needed to take the ones out of the gauges, but for the radio, all the cables that were connected to it, gotta take those out. So yeah, that's it. A little heater hose. It worked out pretty good. So it always helps to have a partner. So yeah. Okay, cool. We got the dash out. Everything went smoothly. Like I said, just go through all the bolts, everything you need. The only reason I was able to do it was because of this right here. I'll post a link in the description, but it's the service manual on how to remove the dash. So it has everything you need to see as far as clips, plugs, instructions, right? Step by step what you need to do, and then kind of lays it all out. And then it has subsections on specifically like the radio, the heating, all those controls, so you got to go back and forth, but this is a lifesaver. So yeah, that's how do you remove a 240Z dash. See you later.